Hello, this is Madonna Taz.
And this is Madonna Matt. And tonight we're here to celebrate for you and provide you with reviews on the albums from Madonna's career to celebrate her 52nd birthday. Over to you, Madonna Taz.
God, this sounds hilarious. Okay, so the first album is, as you can see, Madonna's first album. It was originally released in 1983 and then also re-released in 1984.
Very good, Madonna Taz.
Yeah, as with actually this cover.
I love it. You have both of them. You're so
Yes,
prepared,
right.
Madonna
I'm
Taz.
always prepared. So basically, I want to start with the first song. I think Lucky Star is a great video. I think the video is just amazing. It really brings the song out.
It does.
I think the song is a brilliant dance number. I think it's got some house beats to it. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's very simple. Like I'll explain with the whole album. It's a very simple album, but I think she's done it the best of her ability at that time.
I agree with you 100%. I think the video was the first video that she did that actually defined the early
Yeah,
Madonna look.
yeah,
Like girls watched that video
yeah.
and they said, I want to dress like her. The song itself is so simple, but it's also soulful. It's a song that could have actually been 3.5 minutes in length, but
Yes.
then with the extension at the bit and the way she sings, it's soulful. But as the first song on the album, you still get the feeling that Madonna's in control and
Mm.
she's doing her thing. This is classic Madonna at her best. I give this song 10 out of 10.
Fantastic. I agree. I agree. The next song, Borderline. What a video. Brilliant. I think. Borderline. It's so different to any of Madonna's songs, like back in
Yes,
this era.
yes.
But it's got like an R&B beat to it, and it's really her being girly and fun, and with her boyfriend in the video. I love it. I mean, look, I think it's simple. I think the whole thing is simple, but it's so beautiful because it's simple,
Inter-
and I just love it. I can't really. There's nothing bad to say about it.
I have a love-hate relationship with this song, Madonna Taz, I have to say. Um, I love her vocal on it, and when it came out, I loved it. But it's a very un-Madonna song. It's
Yes.
a song that any pop singer could sing. Most people who like Madonna, they all love this song. I love her vocal. Again, I love her vocals at the end of the song. I think she looks stunning in the video.
Yes.
And
I
once
totally
again,
agree.
this was, especially in America, this was her first major hit. This was
Yeah,
a major.
it was a
ma-
major hit. It really put her on a scale like because I think as we get to the end of the everybody of the song where it was not really commercially successful.
Exactly,
Um,
exactly.
I think it's brilliant.
I agree.
It's brilliant.
Uh, Now,
What do you think of Burning Up?
oh my God, I love this song.
Yes.
This song is a personal mantra. This is Madonna's first opportunity to say to the world, I am a slut and I am proud of it.
Exactly.
I mean, the lines, do you want to see me down on my knees or bending over backwards now? Would
Would
you
you
be
be
pleased?
pleased?
Unlike the others, I do anything. I'm not the same. I have no shame. I'm on fire. I mean, incredible. This song is sex on a stick. This
Yes.
song is amazing. It was not a very big hit anywhere in the world. It was actually not a bad hit in Australia. I think it
Yeah.
was top 20.
Yes.
However,
There's some
one
music.
of my all-time favorite Madonna tracks, the video, when she is rolling on the ground, pulling the dress over her head, hot.
It's very
It,
Aphrodite.
it makes my pussy wet.
Oh, we like that.
Okay, what? 10
I,
out of 10 out of 10
yeah,
all-time
I think
favorites.
10 out of 10. And there's some other information that I might not know. The guy who directed, I think it was Steve Barron. I'm not quite sure if that's correct, but the guy who directed Michael Jackson's Billie Jean video actually directed Burning Up.
Get out! I did not know that.
Yes.
I just knew that the guy in the video was wearing more makeup than Madonna.
Exactly.
That pink,
It's such a
pink lipstick is not pretty.
it's a very typical 80s video, but just her, and she looks absolutely stunning. I mean, simple video, but she looks amazing in the video.
And
the
it
way
was part of that Madonna look, wasn't it?
yeah,
The
it was
black
totally,
bracelets,
yeah,
the roots in the hair. It was, yeah, I love it.
totally.
Okay.
The next song, I mean, I know it. I think it's one of well, it wasn't released as a single. I think I think it's a great song. For me, it's probably the if I had to put in a category as probably the least favorite, but that doesn't necessarily mean I don't like the song. It's probably, it's not a commercial hit in my eyes, but I
It's
think
an
it's,
album track.
yeah, it's an album track, and I think that's quite. I mean, I love it. I mean, I love all the tracks anyway, so there's not much to say about. I know it. It's a very simple song.
I love this track. It was one of those ones when I got the album I fell in love with. It's very girlish.
Yes,
All of her vocals on this album are very girlish and she's singing in that high register. But
yes,
this song is camp, it's cute, and funnily enough, listening to it all these years later, it's still catchy and it's
yeah,
great. It's not her best ever, but it's like an 8 out of 10 song for
yeah,
me.
yeah. And the next song, Holiday, well, everybody knows it's a signature song. I think it has been released a couple of times in the UK. Brilliant song that it wasn't Madonna's first single, but everyone, when they think of like early Madonna, they go Holiday, like her first single.
Absolutely.
It's an anthem. It's been played live so many times. It really defines Madonna of that era as you think Madonna Holiday. It's just simple. It's one of those songs like Celebration where it's going to be played forever. It's just 30,
It's
40 years will go by and people will just still play
still
that song.
played.
It's just love it. I still love the clip. I love the solid gold.
Top of the
Top
pops.
of the pops. I love that video. I mean the original video apparently is really crap.
I'm the same as with you. This song is amazing. For a start, the track on the album I think is 6 minutes 30. The version on the album is the best version because I love the piano and the ad
Yes.
libs at the
And
end.
the beat is so crisp
If you
and
look in the world of Britney Spears and those sorts now, this clip had the choreography, and the choreography is flawless. It still
yes,
stands up today. Her
yes.
vocal is great. Interestingly enough, she didn't write this song, and she almost didn't get this song. It was the last track recorded for the album.
Mm,
Um, but it's a fantastic track. She has performed almost every
every
tour
tour.
she's ever done. It's a crowd pleaser. It's the first song from her career that you identify Madonna with more than
Exactly.
any other track
Yeah,
on this album.
yeah.
This is genius. It's perfect pop. It is simple, it's throwaway, but that's the beauty of it. Big hit in Australia. Interestingly enough, back in 1991 or 92, when re released in the UK, it actually charted, I think, at number 5 again. It's charted like 3 times in the
Yes,
UK. Also, interestingly enough, the original single cover was not featuring her on the cover at a train station with a picture of a train that not many
exactly.
people
So people
have.
thought she was a black artist.
But yes, this song, 10 out of 10.
Fantastic. I agree. Think
Okay,
of Me, love it.
moving on to the next song. This song is an album track. It's average. Her vocal is whiny.
I just love the beat and I love what she says. You better think of me. It's a simple song to say to your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever you want. Think of me. It's just simple. It's it's the simplicity of the whole track. I love.
You're trying to say it's erotic, aren't you,
It
Madonna
is erotic,
Taz?
yeah, or something.
Okay. This song for me is not the worst. It's not one of her songs that I don't like, but it is mid-range.
Average, yeah.
Mid-range. Moving on to the next
Physical
one.
attraction.
Oh,
Doesn't the name say it all?
oh my God. This song, I love that she's talking in it.
I hope we're looking at the
It's
camera.
it's it's sex on a stick, this song. You say you want to stay the night, but you leave me tomorrow. I don't care. All of you miss are right. We can take it anywhere. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than this. I
It's
mean,
love it. Love the extended version.
it's it's
Brilliant. It's
brilliant.
sexy.
This song, even though it was never a single, 10 out of
10,
10.
yeah.
Amazing. We both
Love
love
it.
it.
Love it.
Okay.
Everybody, I think when it was first released, people thought she was a black artist, as I said previously, or because it was very R&B. And as
Yes.
the cover, she didn't have a picture of herself on the cover. So people actually thought she was a black artist.
I love it. I love the fact that her first video, which was shot
It
in a
was,
club
it
for
was
I think $10,000 or $5,000,
yeah,
she's doing full on
actually,
choreography,
it was in a garage.
which still looks good today.
It looks good. I mean, it's a very cheap
Cheap
video.
video. But the song, I have an interesting relationship with this song. When the album came out, I hated it.
Yes.
I thought this is boring, this is crap. Over time, this song is once again simple, which is the theme of this
Yes.
album. This album is about simplicity, but the song is brilliant. And when she performed it in the Girly Show, it gave it new life. This song is amazing. It started our love affair with Madonna, and I wouldn't give this song 10, but I would give this song 8 to 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
So
in summing up, Madonna Taz, what do we give this album?
I think realistically, what I would give this album, I mean, look, it's not the best written in songs. I don't think it's the best vocal performance. But there is something about this album that I keep going back to. If I'm ever feeling sad or ever want to dance, I put this album on. I love it because it's simple. I think she used her voice to the best of her ability. I think she used everything to the best of her ability. I realistically think the 8 songs were perfect. I don't think she could have possibly fit it anymore, even though there was a couple of B-sides, unreleased songs. I'll give it 10 out of 10.
I agree with you.
I
This
love
album
it.
is fantastic. This
I
launched
really love it.
launched Madonna's career.
Yeah.
This and all of the songs still stand up today. Interesting trivia: Darren Hayes puts this album in his top three Madonna
Yeah.
albums of all
Yeah.
time. It flows and it's interesting. Some of the songs are quite different, but it flows as an album together. And it launched the Madonna look. The album cover, the back
Whole thing.
artwork,
And
amazing.
the other album's not,
Great,
which is
great, great
right.
album. And interestingly enough, I think it's now sold. Is it 8 million or 10 million Madonna Taz?
It has sold 10 million copies. I mean, eventually,
Oh,
um,
yeah, it's done. Okay.
about 10 minutes.
Okay. I think so.